Are people afraid of you, Beth?
Uh-huh.
Who's afraid of you, Beth?
John.
Your brother. And what is your brother, why is your brother afraid of you?
Because I hurt him so much.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what, at nighttime, what do your parents do to your door?
Lock it shut.
Why do they lock it shut?
Because they don't want me to hurt John.
Right. And they're kind of afraid of hurting John? Of you hurting John?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are they afraid that you might hurt them?
Yep.
Would you, Beth?
Mm-hmm.
When would you do it?
Nighttime.
Okay. Why would you do nighttime?
Because I don't like them seeing me do it. But they can feel me do it.
Mm-hmm. And what would you do to him, Beth?
Stab them.
Okay. What would you stab him with?
A knife.
It is the story of a 6.5-year-old girl named Beth.
Do you ever stick pins in people?
Mm-hmm.
Who?
My brother.
Okay. Do you do it a little bit or a lot?
A lot.
Okay. And what are you trying to do to your brother?
Kill him.
Why do you want your brother to die?
Because I was hurt so bad, and I don't want to be around people.
Okay. Who else would you like to stick pins into?
Mommy and Daddy.
What would you like to have happen to them?
Die.
Jesus could have lived to save Israel, yet he chose to die to save the world.
Tim is the minister of a small Methodist church in the South. He and his wife Julie have been married for 12 years. Unable to have children of their own, they decided to adopt. In February of 1984, they received a call from the Department of Social Services telling them they had 2 children available for adoption. They were told that Beth, 19 months old, and her brother Jonathan, 7 months old, were normal and healthy.
We did not need children to make our lives complete. We felt secure in ourselves and secure in our relationship, but we wanted to share that with somebody else, and we felt like we had a lot to pass on to a child, and that was what we really wanted to do. And when the phone call came, it was like, at last it's here.
It seemed like a miracle. It had happened so quick. We'd heard of couples having to wait 5, 10 years on a child, and here we had 2 young children. It was like the answer to our dream.
Their dream became a nightmare when they realized that Beth and Jonathan had severe emotional problems.
We had the kids with us, Beth and her younger brother John, for probably a couple of months until we began to learn something about their background and their past. And when we learned it, some things seemed to fall in place about her behavior and John's behavior. From several sources, we discovered that they didn't have enough food to eat. That perhaps even Beth went all day maybe with just a box of Kick cereal. John himself was found in a bassinet with little patches of urine all over it and a dirty diaper and a couple of bottles at his feet that had curdled milk, and the back of his head was completely flat. The front of his head had bulged out, and at 7 months he couldn't raise his head, couldn't roll over. He was just had no stimulation, and we think perhaps that had happened to Beth, and it wasn't very long until she began showing some signs of perhaps even some abuse. There was a nightmare that she had, and the nightmare was about a man who was falling on her and hurting her with a part of himself.
Tell me about your birth father. What was that nightmare like?
When he touched my vaginas
Okay.
until it bled, hurt it a lot until it bled, and wouldn't feed me a lot. He'd hit on me, wouldn't be very nice to me.
How old were you?
1.
And in your nightmare, what happens?
I get real scared.
Where are you in the nightmare? What happens in the dream?
I'm in the house, upstairs.
And then what happens, Beth?
When he comes upstairs and, hurt.
How do you feel when you talk about this?
Scared. Like,
Where's your birth father? What's he doing?
he's right there, and there's his hand. His hand's right there.
Where?
Right there. You can't hardly see it because it's green.
What's it touching?
My vaginas.
And what is your birth father doing?
Hurting it.
Your face looks sad. Can you tell me about that?
It's crying because there's dots of the tears.
Beth had endured severe neglect and abuse as a child. Her birth mother died when she was 1. Because of these early childhood experiences, Beth never developed a sense of conscience, love, or trust for anyone. The early sexual abuse by her birth father would cause her to exhibit inappropriate sexual behavior, especially toward her brother.
Does your brother have private parts?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is his private parts?
Penis and butt.
And what do you do with your brother, with his private parts, Beth?
I heard it.
Tell me about it. What do you do?
Well, I pinch it, squeeze it, kick it.
When you do things to your brother's private parts, what does he say?
Stop.
Okay, tell me that.
Well, he says stop, but I don't stop.
Do you hurt him?
A lot.
Okay. And would you like to do that to other boys?
When I caught her with Jonathan one morning, she was molesting him. He was crying and his pants were down, and I said, Beth, what's happening? And she said, I pulled his penis and put my finger up his anus. And I said, didn't he say to stop? And she said, yeah, he did. And I said, did you? And she said, no.
Have you ever rubbed your private parts? Do you do it a lot?
A lot.
How much do you do that?
Not every single day, and that's until I did it every single day until it got real bad and messed up, and I had to go to the doctor, and I did not like it.
What do you mean by real bad?
Well, it looked real raw, got all kinds of boo-boos on it, germs, a lot of stuff from my hand.
And it bled?
She started to masturbate at inappropriate times. I remember one time, specifically, when we were at the hospital waiting for Tim to come out. He was there visiting. And Beth and John were in the back seat, and I turned around, and she had her legs spread and was masturbating in a public parking lot. And I had tried to explain to her numerous times before that that's private area. You don't do it in public places. And gone over that with her, and and it never seemed to faze her. And
Julie, how often would your daughter masturbate?
daily, constantly.
Do you have animals, Beth?
4 of them.
Can you tell me their names?
Clyde, Shuggy, Darcy, and Annie. And Daddy said a day ago that there was a stray cat who did not have a home, so Daddy was taking care of it and took it to the vet when he had his flight to go.
And what do you do to the animals, Beth?
Stick them with pins.
Do you stick them a little bit or a lot?
A lot.
What are you trying to do to the animals, Beth?
Kill them.
What do they do when you stick them with the pins?
Well, Annie cries. She's a dog.
She got baby birds down out of the nest, and we thought maybe she was just curious. So we explained that she could hurt them, put them back, and went through a whole sitting down and talking to her about the problem of it. And the next day we went out to check the baby birds, and they were on the ground dead with their necks broken.
Let's talk about what happened once when you were smaller, when you found some baby birds in a tree. What did you do then?
I took them out.
Mm-hmm. And what did Mom say to you?
That the mother will not come back if somebody touches her baby.
Mm-hmm. Are the baby birds kind of small? Can you describe them for me?
Well, they don't have their eyes open, but they can hear me, and they look up.
Are they kind of helpless? Little baby birds? Can they fly?
No.
Can they run away?
Yes.
They can? Are they easy to catch or hard to catch?
Hard.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to remember. With the baby birds, what did you do?
Took them out of the tree.
And what did you do with them?
Played around too rough with them. Also, when at the end, I picked it up and I thought it was Dad, and I came to say, Mommy, is this bird dead? And she said, she called Daddy and said, Tim, and Daddy came and I think I remember that they said yes.
Mm-hmm. And so did the little baby birds die?
I don't know.
You don't remember?
I just remember that I remember that Mommy and Daddy said the last bird we got was dead.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what Mom said to me? She said that all of them were dead. Did you squeeze them? Did Baby Beth squeeze them? You're doing a good job, honey. Go ahead and tell me what happened.
I squeezed them.
And what happened?
They died.
But this kind of aggression at our animals and even at our brother Jonathan was beginning to grow to such an excess that our life was miserable at home. John would cry in the mornings and say his stomach hurt. For the longest time, we thought maybe this child has some problem with his intestinal area, or maybe he has allergies, and so we tried to get all that checked out. Come to find out, Beth was coming out of her room and hitting him in the stomach. And so as a last resort, just to protect him, we had to tie our door shut. So I guess for the last 3 or 4 months now, we've had to tie her in at night, sort of barricade her.
The repercussions of Beth's tragic childhood led to uncontrollable rage. Despite the love and nurturing of her adoptive parents, she took this rage out on herself, on her brother, and on them. Her acts of violence became more and more cruel and frightening.
Well, I noticed several, like paring knives in the kitchen, missing. And my first thought was Beth. And I felt a little guilty about it at first. I thought, nah. But I really didn't even mention it to her. They'd been gone several weeks. She was sitting at the table drawing and mentioned to me, "What do those knives look like that are gone, Mom?" And I said, "What knives, Beth?" And she said, "Weren't they kind of silver and about this big?" And I knew then, and then this little smile that's not a sweet smile, but a malicious type of smile. And I knew then, I thought, she's got them.
Tell me about the knives. Where did you get them?
From the drawer.
And where else? Do you remember?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about it.
I got them from the dishwasher.
What kind of knives?
Big sharp ones.
And what do you want to do with those knives?
Kill John and Mommy with them, and Daddy.
And when Mommy asks you about where the knives are, what do you say?
I don't know where they are.
What did you think she might do with the knives?
My first thought was Jonathan.
And the reason we thought that was that she had, by this time, she had tried to kill John on several occasions and openly admitted that.
In the basement, she was hitting his head against a cement floor. I heard his screams and ran down and had to literally pull her hands off, and she looked wild-eyed.
Did you get real mad at him? Did you hit his head real hard? Tell me about it. How many times did you do it? A lot?
Hmm.
What was the floor like?
Cement.
And what happened to your brother? Tell me about it.
His head hurt real bad, but his chin, he had to have stitches in it.
Could you stop? Use your words, Beth.
No.
Okay. What was your brother doing when you were doing this?
Playing with the toys.
Okay. Was he asking you to stop when you were doing it? What was he saying?
He said, "Beth, stop."
And what did you do?
I didn't stop. I just kept on hurting him.
What were you thinking when you were doing that?
Thinking of killing him.
How did you stop? What made you stop?
When I heard Peter walking across the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And made me stop because I thought Mommy and Daddy were coming.
Okay. Did Mommy come? What did she do?
She sent me to my room.
Okay. And what if Mom didn't stop you? What would you have done?
Kept on doing it.
And what about...
After evaluating the extent of Beth's psychological problems, Dr. McGidd felt that for the well-being of the family, Beth needed to be temporarily separated from them. In April of 1989, her parents brought her to a special home with an expert at raising children with early attachment disorders, especially children who are dangerous to themselves and others.
I have children that have killed numerous times. Cold-blooded family members, neighbor children, killed them. And they can do it. Makes my blood run cold just thinking about 9 years old. People don't think a 9-year-old is capable of cold-blooded murder, but they are. That attachment break does severe damage to the heart, the ability to care and the ability to love. If they don't care and they don't love, They're capable of anything. We're very strict about everything. Everything is completely monitored. We take complete control because a child who's unattached does not trust. And because they don't trust, they don't allow anybody to be boss of them. So we take complete control. They are not boss of anything. They have to ask to get a drink of water. They have to ask to go to the bathroom. They have to ask to leave our sight. Part of that is because we cannot trust them because of the damage that they've done before.
Beth, would you like to say grace, please?
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this good day and everybody doing good. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Amen.
They believe that they're evil. They believe they're from the devil. They believe that they are not a person of value. And we have to change that, and we have to build that from a child who's nothing, who's a bad kid in their own mind, to a child who's valuable and loving, and they see themselves as that.
You don't have to bite this.
When they do a chore well, we can say, you did a good job, you're a good worker. And then it just builds that self-esteem little by little so that they change the way that they see themselves.
Several months into treatment in this controlled environment, Beth had made progress, and her therapist decided to loosen some of the controls.
Anybody wants some more? I've seen that.
Beth continued to show signs of improvement. She began to develop a sense of right and wrong. She seemed to respond to affection, was more outgoing.
Gosh, you don't have to like
She went to public school, made friends at the local church, and even sang in the choir.
And you're going to go into Sunday school again this morning?
Yeah.
And get stickers? Maybe you could put one on your nose.
Through the years you made it clear that the time of Christ was near, so the people couldn't see what Messiah ought to be. So your word contained the plan, they just could not understand. That's Elijah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a beard. See his beard. There's his nose, and that's his...
Oh, I see.
Yeah, see his beard is kind of flowing in the wind and everything. Elijah taken up into heaven, the fiery chariot. Huh? Well, that's Elisha. That's the other prophet that took Elijah's place. And he was left, and there's Elijah, you know. And he learned about sheep, and the Lord is my shepherd. Mm-hmm. March 3rd, you just got that yesterday, huh?
In the beginning, we couldn't trust her with anything. She was locked up at night. We had alarms on the door at night, so she wasn't sneaking around doing things with the other children. We don't worry about that anymore. There's no alarm on her door at night now. She sleeps in the same room with my own daughter, and I trust her that much. She brushes the dogs, and I trust her that much. Because she has earned that trust. She's learned it. She has a heart, and she has a love inside, and she feels bad when she does something now. In the past, because she didn't have a conscience, she didn't feel anything when she did something bad. There was just no feeling there. And now she does feel bad, and it shows in her face. I believe that Beth can make it. She's got a really bright mind. She's got a good heart now, which has done a lot of healing. She's got a really super set of parents. They're powerful, they're knowledgeable, they're motivated. She's done a lot of good work with you in therapy, with Cannell and with myself. She wants to heal, and that's the number one key. And she wants to heal because she has a family that really cares about her, and she wants to be with them.
Do you know where that anger came from?
That's when my birth dad hurt me. I had it all inside, and I remembered it, and I started doing it.
And what did that do when it was inside you?
It made me want to hurt people really bad.
And who did you hurt?
My brother, my mom and dad, and animals. And animals.
Who did it hurt the most?
My brother.
Who did it hurt the most?
Me.
Why don't you tell me that?
It hurt. It hurt me the most.
How did it hurt you the most?
Because when I hurt other people, I'm hurting my good self.
How do you feel right now, Beth?
Sad.
It's kind of tough to talk about, isn't it?
Yes.
It is.
Beth gave her last interview for this film in December of 1989. Although she had made progress, she would still need extensive therapy. Not all abused children are as deeply scarred as Beth, but all abused children suffer a profound hurt for the rest of their lives. The road to recovery is long and hard for the abused child. There are more than 1 million new victims of child abuse in America every year.
And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. For love will not only lead us to each other, by so doing, it will bring us closer to God. And even when things seem difficult, as it must for us all, at some times, I tell you, have faith in love. And remember that as St. Paul tells us, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Let us pray. Holy, holy, holy,
How you doing back there?
Hi, Mrs. Hannah. Thank you.
Oh, I know a fussing. Do you think she'll like it?
I think she'll love it. Oh, that must be Mom and Dad. They said they might stop by.
Now?
What could I say? They were excited.
Rob, thank you.
For what? Oh, God, I love you.
I know. I'm just sorry.
Come on now.
No, I know, but you know I wanted to give you children of your own who looked like you and were loving like you.
They will be our own.
You're sure of that?
Well, I'm sure that they need what we have to give, And even if they don't look like us, they're bound to be loving, because that's just the way kids are.
Hello?
Hello?
Anybody home?
Quiet, Casey.
Hello?
Hi. Here we are, ready to spoil our grandchildren. They're wonderful.
I told her we should wait. You two need to be alone when they get here.
Oh, we won't stay long. My first grandkids, and they're twins. Oh. Well, sort of. Yeah, well, come on, let's put these in their room.
Okay. Dad, hi, son. How's it going? Oh, I can imagine. Big day, huh?
Pins and needles, Dad.
Yeah, I'll bet.
We're almost there.
Remember.
Excuse me, Catherine, did you say something?
Oh, I was just reminding Eric to behave.
If you're nervous, we can talk about it. You nervous, Eric?
No, ma'am.
Rob, they're here. They're here. They're beautiful.
Oh, just like their mother. Come on, Mom. Let's go see our kids.
Quiet, Casey.
There you are.
Casey, quiet.
Reverend Mrs. Tyler, I would like for you to meet Catherine and Eric Krieger.
Hello, I'm Catherine.
Hi, Catherine. I'm Jill. And this is Rob.
Is that what you like to be called, Catherine?
I prefer Cat.
How about you, Eric?
Eric is fine. Shake hands.
Well, shall we go
Can I
inside?
take that for
I
you?
can't stay long.
Okay, Eric, come on. Oh, thank you. Thank you for bringing them on Sunday. As you know, Monday and Tuesday are Reverend's weekends, and Rob wanted to spend some extra time with them the first couple of days.
I understand.
Mrs. Tyler. Jill, please. After all our conferences and home visits, I feel like we're friends.
Thank you. Remember, this first month is just a trial period for all of you.
We understand. But we've already decided. If Kat and Eric want us as parents, we definitely want them.
Now, let's see. Is there anything else? Catherine, Eric, any questions? No? Well, I guess I'll be going.
What is it, Eric?
Can I see your dog?
Casey? Sure you can.
I'll leave the pet introductions to you, too. Eric, Catherine, the Reverend and Mrs. Tyler are going to take very good care of you. I want you to try and remember to be good children.
We want to thank you for all of your help.
Well, thank you for your willingness to take them both.
Oh, they're wonderful. Well, I'm nervous.
You'll do just fine. Love and security. That's what they need.
Well, that's what they'll get plenty of here.
Please call if you need anything.
Thank you, Doris.
Eric, there's the ball. Throw it, throw it. Whoa. Okay, Casey, here it is, here it is.
The bathroom's right across the hall. Would you like to see it?
No, thank you.
You can put your things on the dresser, and there are hangers in the closet. Do you want some help?
No, thank you.
Oh, that's Johnny and some of the other kids who live around here.
Oh, good afternoon, gang. Now, look. Now, you tell me. See it?
Eric's going to fall.
Rob will be careful.
Are their eyes open? Can you hold up your fingers? How many you see?
That's a bird's nest we found the other day. It's got baby birds in it. You want to see them?
No. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll let you get settled. I'll call you for dinner.
They're 4, and we're gonna get to watch them grow and fly away. But except you can't touch them because then the mommy bird won't come back and take care of them, right?
Right.
I know.
Catherine.
Cat.
Cat. Would you say Grace, please?
God is great, and God is good, and we thank him for this food.
Amen.
Amen. That's very nice. Where did you learn that?
I worked there at foster home.
No more foster homes.
You're supposed to wait.
That's okay, Cat. We appreciate your good manners. There you go. Pass that to Rob. Thank you, Cat.
Thank you.
Do you like potato?
I could eat that bread earlier.
Now, I'm going to leave the nightlight on in the hall, so if you wake up, you know where you are, okay? And your flashlight is right here.
Can the door open?
Door open? Sure. Sure. Can I have a hug and a kiss goodnight? Oh, thank you. I'm really glad you're here, and I'm glad you're my little boy. You sleep good, okay? Night.
Good night.
So if you get scared or you need anything, you just knock on our door, okay? I'll wake you up in the morning, and we'll take you to school. All right, then.
Where's Jill?
You don't want me to kiss you goodnight? That's okay.
Where's Jill?
Did I hear my name?
I think she'd rather have you tuck her in.
Well, how about both of us?
No, I'll go say goodnight to Eric.
Okay. Come on, sweetie, in you go. There you go. Everything okay? Good. We're really glad you're here, Cat. Good night.
Jill?
Yes?
Can I call you Mommy sometimes?
I'd like that. I'd like that very much. Robin's so happy, I can't tell you.
They're wonderful.
She's so precocious.
Verbally. Emotionally, though.
Oh, don't take it personally. I was kind of scared of strange men when I was her age, too.
It's funny, I don't feel strange.
Oh, strangely wonderful.
Let's just hope she comes to share her mother's feelings, like mother, like daughter.
Oh, we just have to give them time, and us, too, to understand them before we try to change things. Think of what they've been through.
3 foster homes.
And she's had to be the mother the whole time. Can you imagine what their life must have been like?
Well, with you as their mom, it's just improved a whole lot.
I love you.
Gone.
Gone? Are you sure they can't fly away? Look closer.
Gone.
Here, let me take a look. I'm gonna get the ladder. I don't. Shadow. Shadow, go on. Go on, get out of here.
Get out of here, Shadow. You Shadow, you.
I don't know. There don't seem to be any scratches. Look the other way, Mom.
Oh, you're such a greedy little boy.
Good.
Give me my knives again.
What? See you in about an hour.
Bye. I lost more kitchen utensils when he was a boy. Can I interest you two in something to eat?
Yes, thank you.
There you go.
Don't.
There you go. Can I interest you in some more? Thank you. Good.
Well, it seems to me we might just have to stay on Sundays.
Go.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Eric, aren't you hungry?
Don't.
Excuse me.
Catherine, why are you stopping Eric from eating?
I'm not. Am I? See?
I saw you, Catherine. Now I want you to take your sandwich and go up to your room, and I'll be up in a little while to talk to you about this. Now, Cat. Catherine. It's okay. That's okay, honey. It's not your fault. It's okay. You just eat your sandwich, okay? Sorry about that. Where were we? Catherine, stop! Catherine! 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 Catherine, stop!
Stop! Let me go!
No!
No! Stop! Stop!
Stop it! Catherine!
No!
Catherine! Catherine, stop! That's enough!
No!
Now stop!
No!
Stop!
Let me go! No!
Catherine, that's enough!
Let me go!
That's enough! Catherine, stop!
No! Stop! No! Please stop!
I admit it was a little extreme. But in my experience, a tantrum's a tantrum. Here 1 minute, gone the next.
Who is she?
Calm. Sweet, congenial. Let's set her off.
I did, I guess. She wouldn't let Eric eat, and when I sent her to her room, it seemed like she was punishing me for interfering.
All that from a 7-year-old?
You think I'm overreacting?
Well, I think what Mom is saying is it just takes time to work things out.
Is that what you're saying?
More or less. Jill, these emotional outbursts are normal, especially during a period of adjustment.
Bye, thanks.
Don't worry so much. Bye, darling.
She's right. They're still adjusting. And you have to learn to relax, honey.
I know, I'm anxious, I admit it. But Kat and I can't both be Eric's mother. Will you talk to her with me?
Sure.
Catherine, Kat, I want to talk to you about what happened.
We're not angry. We just want to understand.
Kat, can you look at... Kat. We know that you've had to take care of Eric, and we want you to know we think you've done a really good job.
He messes up a lot.
Well, all little boys do. But you don't have to worry about that now that you're here.
That's why we get sent away.
No one is going to send you away.
We want you to be our little girl. Can you do that? Let me be the mommy and you be the little girl?
I know somebody who's ticklish. Yes, I do.
Ow!
What? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hurt you? I hurt you. Let me take a look. Come on, let me take a look. It's all right. It's okay. Let me look.
Eric, what happened?
So?
Gotta be careful on that bike, huh?
Oh, I know what'll make you feel better. You know what? I have your cookies. Look, I have one for you, one for Kat, and one for Case. There you go.
Come on. Look. Down here. Come on. Casey, what I've got. Come on, Casey. Hello again. I had a feeling I'd find you here. Here, Casey. Come on. Here. What? So? Hey, it's over here. Nice, Casey. Good, Casey. Good, doggy. Here. Here you go. Eat it. Yes. Nice, Casey. Good, Casey. That's it. Hey, little fella. Look what I got for you. See?
There's.
Great. Go ahead. He bit me! What happened? He bit me!
Well, we'll fix that right up.
Come on, sweetie.
Well, that's not so bad.
It's okay, Case. Take it easy. It is for you. Ah.
He bit me!
Well, we believe you, honey, but how did Case get...
He bit me!
Catherine!
Catherine! What's wrong?
He bit me! I hate him! I hate you! I hate you! I hate you! I hate you!
The vet said it looked as if he had been stabbed by a needle.
If that's what happened, vets aren't infallible. But regardless, put yourself in Kat's position. Even if she was teasing Case, even if she wasn't telling the whole truth, is it really any wonder? After all, Remember what she said. She was afraid that Eric's behavior would make us send them away.
Eric's? Which is so hard for me to understand because he's so sweet and easygoing. Is that why they've been in so many foster homes, because of something Eric's done?
I'm afraid I can't discuss the other placements.
Even if what happened might help us with Catherine.
All I can say is, maybe it would be best if you brought them back.
Brought them back?
Well, no, we don't want that. We're just trying to find out if there's something we need to know.
Remember, this is still a trial period. And sometimes these things just don't work out.
Please, Mrs. Hannah, Doris, that wasn't my intention.
You did encourage us to call if we had any questions. Now, don't punish us for that.
Believe me, that is not my intent. I am merely concerned.
There's no need to be. We can handle them.
Mrs. Hannah, please. If we are going to be good parents, then we need to know. Is there something you haven't told us about Catherine? Anything that might help us understand her behavior?
I am in a dilemma here. There are regulations. I am not allowed to say anything. But I really think it would be best if you brought them back.
You're trying to tell us that Catherine may need help.
Any child whose mother dies when she is very, very young would benefit from therapy.
Can you tell us anything about the father? Why didn't he keep them?
He couldn't cope. That's why they were fostered. When he finally realized that he wasn't prepared to take care of them properly, he released them for adoption. And I guess I can tell you that Catherine has had similar episodes in foster placement. Now, please, that's all I can tell you.
Are you saying you don't want them?
No, of course not. I'm just saying I think we should give it some more time before we make a final decision.
You sure you're just not looking for a way to justify sending her back?
That's unfair. I'm the one who got us into this.
Since when? We made this decision together.
I don't want you to feel pressured, that's all.
What I'm feeling is that there's a little girl in there who needs to know that we're committed to her. They both do. Indecision, it's just adding a lot of stress for all of us. Once we make up our minds, once she feels secure, she's going to be fine.
And if she's not?
Then we'll take her to see someone. Honey, Doris is right. We have a whole lot more to offer her than all those foster homes that they've been in. You have a lot more to offer.
And you, both of us together.
Thank you all for coming to celebrate our family birthday with us. Now, without any further ado, we would like to reintroduce to you our newly adopted forever son, Eric.
And our forever daughter, Catherine. Cat.
Eric and Catherine Cat Tyler.
Mommy made it.
Darling, it is beautiful.
Well, where's Grandpa Henry?
Well, I think I saw him talking to Eric and your daddy.
Thank you.
So, Eric, now that you're officially a member of the family, can I count on you to take me fishing?
I don't have a pole.
You don't, huh? Well, it just so happens I happen to have one your dad used to use.
I've been looking all over for you.
Oh, you have you? Well, your brother and I have been having us a conversation.
What about? Grandpa's gonna take me fishing. Can I go? It's just for men.
No. First you and I go, young fellow. Then your sister here and me.
I'm older.
It's okay, honey. You're both going to get a chance. It's okay.
Daddy, Mommy told me to tell you to bring Eric inside.
She did, well, come on, big guy. Oh, guess we've been summoned.
Here we go. That's the way. Oh, here we go. There, girl. Now, what can we talk about?
Us.
Us? What about us?
Grandpa Henry, if you let me go fishing first, you could be my sweet daddy bear.
Oh, I'm your grandpa bear. You've got a daddy.
Oh, not a daddy. A sweet daddy. And I'll be your little honey. And you could do whatever you want because I'm so hot.
Stop it!
Is this an indication that she could possibly have been molested?
I'm sure you would have been told about something like that by the adoption people.
Well, it's not just what she did to her grandfather. It's the rages and the destructiveness and the lying.
How do you feel about your wife's assessment, Reverend Tyler?
Well, there's no question that some of Kat's behavior is strange, but to me what's important is how much of that is her and how much of that is her adjustment to a new home and to us.
Well, let me talk to her. We'll see.
My name's Catherine Mary Tyler, and I'm 7.
7? Not a little girl anymore. Are you nervous, Catherine? I understand, but in here you can say whatever you want, and it'll be between just you and me. Do you understand? Good. Now, can you tell me what you're nervous about?
Mommy and Daddy are mad at me.
They are.
Because I get mad at them. And because of Grandpa.
What happened with Grandpa?
I don't know. He wanted me to sit on his lap. And then when I did, he got all red in the face and made me get off.
Why do you think he did that?
I don't know. I was just trying to be nice. I had on the new dress that Mommy made for me. And then he made me get off. Is he mad at me? I don't want him to be mad at me. I don't want to have to go away again.
Do you think her behavior falls in the normal continuum?
All I'm saying is that we've taken her to see someone. What do you want to do? Shop around till you find someone else who says that she is mentally ill?
Rob, your father did not misunderstand. He said that she fondled him.
She's a little girl.
That doesn't mean she's innocent. I know you want to believe that all children are loving, and that Kat is. So do I. But we have to face it, the things that she is doing, they're not loving. And maybe because something happened. Something Doris wants to tell us, and she can't.
What Doris will tell us is to bring them back.
Well, we won't. We made that decision.
We did, but the bureaucracy didn't. Jill, I am telling you, the best thing that we can do is assume the doctor is right and to just keep trying to make her feel secure and a part of this family.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
We good?
Yeah.
Good. Kat. Kat.
Bye, Mommy.
Hi, Kat. Hey, how about a kiss? What's the matter?
Nothing.
Let me see. Let me see. Pull your arm out. Come on. Come on. What's the matter? Oh, Eric. Who did this? Eric, tell me who did this.
My teacher.
So, Eric, shall we play a game? Good. I know that you're afraid to tell me who hurt you. But I think that it's really important that I know, because if it wasn't your teacher, then we don't want to hurt her feelings. So I'll just say some names, and when I say the name of the person who hurt you, you can just nod your head yes, okay? Okay. Was it, Grandma Barbara? Was it Daddy? How about Johnny or Or one of your other friends? Was it Casey? Was it Catherine? Okay, that's very good. That's very, very good, Eric. Thank you. Would you do me another favor? Could I see your stomach? Okay, sweetie. Let me see. Thank you, sweetie. Can I have a hug? Dear Lord, please help my heart and my voice heal, not hurt. Help this child to reflect thy loving spirit.
Mommy! Mommy!
In here, Cat.
What's wrong, Mommy? Mommy, what's wrong?
Eric showed me his bruises today.
I was going to tell you. His teacher did that. Isn't it terrible?
No, you did it, Cat. And then you told him to lie about it, didn't you?
Me?
I'm not angry. I was angry, very angry, that you would do something like that. Not only to Eric, but to his teacher. She could lose her job over something like that.
Good.
Good? What do you mean? Cat. Cat.
You're going to send me away.
No, sweetheart, we're not going to do that.
I didn't mean to.
Are you telling me the truth?
Why don't you believe me?
I want to, honey, I do. But it's hard when you do things like you did to Eric and Casey.
He hurt me first.
Were you scared? Is that what happened?
I was just trying to pet him. Take care of him. Like with Eric and the baby bird.
Did you take the birds out of the nest?
The mommy bird wasn't going to come back anyway.
You sure fooled Dr. Merritt, didn't you? Well, you're not fooling me or Daddy, not anymore. And I don't want you ever to hit your brother again. Do you understand me?
Even when he's bad?
I'm the mommy, remember?
And you're such a good mommy. Thank you for making my dress. It's such a pretty dress.
What are you doing? What is wrong with you?
Stop hurting me! You said you weren't mad.
I was wrong. When you do the kind of things you do, it makes me very mad.
I'm sorry, Mommy.
Oh, why? Why do you do these things? Are you angry?
Can I go now?
No, you may not go. I want you to stay in your room and think about things. Think quietly. No screaming or breaking things. Do you understand? Do you? I'll call you for dinner.
A whistle he can blow if she tries to hurt him. Chill.
He's terrified.
Well, that's no reason to reinforce his fears.
Oh, Rob, would you stop denying this? She killed the birds, and she's been sneaking around the house at night, and what she does is sly and deliberate and cruel. And what's worse, it doesn't even seem to matter when she's caught. She was gloating. She all but admitted that she fooled Dr. Merritt.
Now, how could she do that?
Well, I don't know. Maybe he saw what you wanted to see, a sweet little girl. But there is no doubt in my mind that it's her behavior that has had them in so many foster homes, not Eric's.
Oh, no.
How else are we going to find out what we need to know to help her?
Doris won't tell us.
She will.
No, she won't. What she'll do is take them back. You heard her. You heard how careful she was. She's bound by privacy laws and ethics.
Well, she has to. You don't understand. I'm scared. Not just of what she might do, but Eric is so easy to love. But Kat, I want to love her. I keep trying. But the more things happen, the more distant I feel. I want to love my daughter, and I can't.
there definitely is something wrong. Because I do not know a more loving woman than you.
Thank you. I needed to hear. Do you guys want to go out to dinner or special hamburgers?
Special hamburger.
You got it.
You want to help me set the table?
Sure. Daddy,
Oh, what is it?
can I go downstairs and play?
Sure you can, big guy. We'll call you.
Can I go too?
No.
Yes.
I thought you were going to help me set the table.
Is it all right, Mommy?
Sure, honey.
No, Cat! No! Stop, Cat! Please! Mommy, Daddy! Mommy, Daddy! Cat! Stop!
That's enough.
Oh,
my God, Robbie, please.
Look, just get him to the hospital.
Oh, my God, what about her?
I'll stay with her. Get him to the hospital.
Cat! Cat! No! No! No!
Cat!
No! No!
Cat! Cat!
No! 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 I didn't mean it, Daddy. I didn't mean to hurt him.
I know. Honey, I know. He'll be all right.
Is there very much blood?
Well, you beat his head on the floor, Cat.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm really sleepy.
Why don't you just stay here? And I'll call the hospital.
Okay. Daddy, will you please close the door?
God, how many times have I wanted to tell parents like you the truth? To send something anonymously in the mail. This has been coming a long time. I'm sorry.
We all do the best we know how.
Not always. Sometimes we hide behind regulations, which are there for a reason. The parents thought they'd be giving up their privacy along with their children. Well, all I can tell you is what I saw with my own eyes.
Anything, please.
The house was filthy. There was garbage everywhere. The whole place reeked of urine. I could hear the screaming all the way outside. It was Catherine, 18 months old. She'd been tied to a table leg. She was lying in all the filth on the freezing kitchen floor, wearing nothing more than a little sunsuit, which was all caked with her own. Anyway, I picked her up and tried to comfort her, but she went stiff in my arms. And she would not stop screaming. I've seen some horrors in my time. Anyway, I walked through the whole house and there was no one there. It had been the mailman who had called when he'd heard all the screaming.
And Eric?
He was lying in his crib. His diaper hadn't been changed for days. His skin was infected. There was a bottle of milk lying next to him, except the milk was so sour it had curdled. And he had a strange bulge to his head. And I couldn't figure out what it was. Until I picked him up and noticed that the back of his head was flat. Apparently he'd been lying like that for weeks.
Where were the parents?
The mother was in the hospital. When I went to see her, she just stared. Never said a word. The nurses told me that she'd been beaten and that she had refused treatment for pneumonia. They said they thought she wanted to die. And she did.
What about the father?
All I can tell you is that he would take off and leave the two babies with their 13-year-old sister.
A sister? Do you think she would talk to her?
Maybe.
What do you want? This is Jill Tyler. She'd like to talk with you. I don't do women.
My husband and I adopted Catherine and Eric.
Oh, lucky you.
We want to find out what their life was like, what your life was like, what happened. Catherine's very disturbed. She hurts Eric. She tried to kill him. Please, help us.
Lucky me. Drinks for the ladies.
Stephanie, no one's blaming you.
You can blame who you want. I did what I had to. He'd get drunk and come in my room. And when I got bigger, I'd fight him. He'd beat me up. But I'd still fight him. And after I got to be more trouble than it was worth, that's when he'd go upstairs.
She was just a baby.
What do you think I was? I can still hear her screaming. The dog going crazy. Except one night she stopped. I thought she was dead.
I snuck upstairs. Almost. He passed out. I had to roll him off of her.
Catherine, go back to your seat. Catherine?
Hey, you did that on purpose. Did what?
Okay, you two. Catherine! Catherine! Is Johnny all right?
Well, she just missed his eye. The whole class and the teacher saw it. And when I asked her why she tried to cut him with the glass, you know what she said to me? What glass?
Well, Rob, it was more than neglect. She was abused sexually from the time she was a tiny baby.
A lot of kids are abused, but they don't try to kill people.
I don't think it was just the abuse. I told you these two children have haunted me. For years, I couldn't do anything except move them from foster home to foster home, hoping against hope that something would work. Then I found this book. Kids Who Kill.
Will it tell us what we're supposed to do?
What did you think of it?
Oh, it's chilling. I feel like I'm reading a description of Kat, the immorality, the manipulation.
Her obsession with blood and death, her violence. How many other therapists know about this?
Not many.
Does this work, this holding therapy?
I don't know. I'm ashamed to say I never followed through with it. We wouldn't have the money to pay for it anyway.
I wonder if we do.
Well, we'll find a way. We have to.
I hope so.
Jill, I don't want you to feel that I don't have compassion for Kat, as I do. I'm still trying to love her, but what I got out of that book is that without a conscience, she's no different than a serial killer. Or a Nazi.
Well, that's what she could be if we don't help her. Rob, I'm sorry.
I'm just trying to understand. I'm sure you can explain her behavior as psychopathic, and I know that she has suffered abuse, but to me, you know what it looks like to me? It looks like evil. And I don't know that you treat evil, and I don't know that you can. Even the person who wrote that book isn't sure.
She's just 7. The book said a child of 7 can still be helped.
Maybe.
Okay, she's innocent on one hand and she's evil on the other. I mean, how about some balance here?
Come on, Jill.
No, I mean, what do you want to do? Just throw her away?
I never said that.
You're a minister of the gospel, Rob.
Don't you beat me up with religion. Okay? I believe in redemption. I do. But she's tried to kill twice. What if we can't reach her?
I'll tell you what I believe. That she was hurt. Terribly hurt. And that pain and rage give access to evil. And that love and security open us to goodness and to God.
She has love. She has security.
But she can't feel it. She's never been able to feel it.
And that's the question. Will she ever?
I don't know. I don't know. But all I can tell you is what I feel in my heart. And these children were sent to us for a purpose.
Jill, I'm just going to say this once, because I feel I've got to. You know, we don't have to keep them both. We can give Catherine back. That's the cost per day?
Per hour. And the insurance said that it won't pay for a pre-existing condition.
Airfare alone will use up everything we've saved.
Well, how about a second mortgage?
Not enough equity. What about work, the church?
They need us both there.
Eric, too?
Well, the doctor said if he's not acting out and our resources are limited, well, then we should concentrate on Kat.
Well, I know Mom and Dad will take in Eric and Casey, but the money.
We borrow, and we use our pension plan. I mean, what choice do we have?
None. None. As most of you know, one of our children, Catherine, has been having some problems. I know this has been difficult for some of you. Jill and I would like to apologize. This next week, we'll be taking Catherine to a special clinic for treatment. We've arranged with the bishop for a substitute, and Mary Ann will be taking over Jill's Sunday school class. We want to thank you all for your understanding. And please, remember us in your prayers. Now, if you will rise, we will sing hymn 187. Faith of our fathers living still, in spite of dungeon, fire, and sword. Oh, how our hearts beat high with joy, whene'er we hear that glory.
Catherine. It's a pretty name. Is that what you want me to call you? Or Kat?
Just Catherine.
Okay, Catherine. I'm Dr. Myers. How are you feeling? A bit nervous? Well, don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just going to ask you a few questions, okay? Did you do these drawings? Okay. Let me ask you something. Are you a happy little girl? You like your new home? How about your mommy and your daddy? How about your brother Eric? How about school? You have friends at school? Yeah? Well, good. Good. Sounds like you are a happy girl.
Mm-hmm. Except sometimes Mommy gets mad at me.
Oh, she does? What for?
Oh, you know, when I don't say my prayers, or when I tease Eric.
But then everything's okay. It's all fine again. Yeah. I must say I'm disappointed. I was looking so forward to meeting you, you know? Now I'm surprised. School says that you're a terrific little student, you're a good reader.
I am.
Really? Your parents say such interesting things about you, but I don't know, now that we've talked, I find you're a really ordinary little girl. I don't think we have much more to say to each other.
These kids, are they more interesting than me?
Me's okay. Yeah, they're real interesting. This one is, that's Peter. He sets fires. This is Heather. She pushed a little girl into a pool.
Why?
She said she wanted to see someone drown.
You know, we've got a dog. Want to know what I do to him?
I don't know. Is it interesting?
I stick him with needles, sharp ones, till he bleeds. Did they tell you about Eric?
You mean like when you hit his head on the floor?
I pushed him and smashed his head and smashed it and smashed it and smashed it. He kept yelling, "Stop, Cat, stop." But I wouldn't, except Mommy and Daddy made me.
How'd you feel about that?
Mad.
How mad?
I'm going to kill them.
How are you going to do that?
Stab them with a knife at night. I like night because it's dark, and I don't like them to see me do it. But they'll feel me do it.
You are certainly not an ordinary little girl.
I'm not?
Ordinary little girls don't want to kill their parents.
They don't?
I'm glad you brought her. You have a very sick little girl there. She shows all the signs of a severely unattached child.
Doctor, we read your book. That's why we're here. I'd just like to be sure that we're understanding
Bonding is a natural biological and psychological process that normally occurs between a mother and a child just after birth. If this does not occur, we say that a child fails to attach. Now, this can happen for all sorts of reasons. Children born to mothers who are addicted to drugs and alcohol, or who come from broken homes, or separated from their mothers at a critical time. Kids born into poverty, and all that that implies.
It's the mother that's important then?
Important, but not vital. If there is another caretaker that the child can bond with.
Well, why does this happen to some children and not to others? I mean, Eric has problems, but he's not dangerous.
We don't know the answer to that question yet. It may be genetic. Some children could be more susceptible than others. It could be the number and severity of breaks in attachment. But the critical factor is bonding, learning to bond. That's how a child develops the ability to trust and to love. And it's when that bond fails that they often become violent and full of rage.
Can you help her?
She's severely disturbed. I don't want to hold out any false hope. What we'll be looking for is some sense that Catherine can feel empathy and compassion for someone else, that she can feel what they feel. I mean, this is one of the things that inhibits us from hurting others. Trust me, I will help Catherine as much as I can in the amount of time that I have. And remember, please, this is a family process. Together, we will do everything we can.
Come on. Oh, no.
You don't know how good it is just to be able to talk to someone.
Yeah, us too. Nobody understands. You can see why they call it a hidden disease.
Yeah, in plain sight. Like teenagers who murder strangers and then go party. Or corporate executives that steal millions.
I meant the professionals.
So cold. They're blind. All you gotta do is look around.
Anyway, everywhere we went, they made us feel that Justin wasn't the problem, that we were.
Has the holding therapy helped?
He hasn't set any fires.
Since we've been here.
I'm hopeful.
She's hopeful. I'm broke.
Mike thinks bottom line. He forgets this is about kids.
What about the two we've got waiting at home? How about them, huh?
How long have you had Justin?
Had him? He's not adopted. It was a late pregnancy. I was really sick. I nearly died. It was a month before I could even get home. But then, he just screamed every time I touched him. And he got so colicky and nervous that I was afraid to touch him. I know he wasn't consciously rejecting me or anything. I knew that. He couldn't help it. He was just a little baby. But it got so that I just couldn't wait to get away from his hurt and his screaming and and get back to work. Put him in daycare. Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, please, don't be. This is agony.
No, it's the end of the line. We've tried doctors, shrinks, acupuncture, quacks. We've even had the kid exorcised. We aren't even Catholic. I kept thinking love was the answer. We could just love him enough. Right. Our kids at home, they're terrified. Hell, so am I. Give him another year, he won't have to set fires to kill us off. He'll be able to do it with his bare hands. Good night.
What are you doing?
I'm making sure this door is locked good and tight.
How come I can't sleep with you and Daddy?
Well, because you're a big girl, and if you need us, you can knock on the door, okay? Oh, where's your animals?
Here.
Okay.
Tiffany and Grizzly.
Okay, in you go. There you go. There's your friends. Nice and hard.
Nice. No? Dr. Myers says I'm special.
Well, you certainly are special, especially to us. Good night. Is that better?
Thanks. I keep wondering if we're going to end up like Mike and Laurel.
No, we won't.
Keep telling you that.
Well, we'll just have to keep loving each other.
Do you think she can get out the windows?
Oh, she's safe.
No, don't hurt me. Stop. No.
What we'll be doing is deliberately provoking Catherine's rage. We'll all be holding her, and at first she'll seem very passive, until she realizes that she can't get up, and that's when you'll see the rage. Now, I have to warn you, this is not pleasant to watch, but you must trust me. It's only by provoking her rage that we, and she, will have access to the pain that's buried so deep. Are there any questions? Okay, Kat? You comfy?
I'm fine.
Look at me, honey. Yeah. How do you feel when we hold you like this?
Okay.
Talk to me, honey. To me.
Let me go. I want to get up.
Oh, really? You're the boss now, huh? You're going to tell me what to do? Look at me. And a girl. That's kind of a... It doesn't look like you're going anywhere, huh? Oh, come on. My grandmother can kick harder than that. Come on.
Let me go. I will let go.
Who's the boss now, Kat, huh?
Go.
Can't be Kat, because it doesn't look like she's going anywhere.
Let me go. Let me go.
Who's the boss, Kat?
I am. I could do whatever I want.
Oh, you can? Well, you can't get up. What kind of a boss is that? It's not much of a boss, is it?
No. Stop.
Come on.
No. No.
Come on. Come on.
No.
What is it? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. What is it?
I hate your guts, you ugly old bitch!
Oh, good. Good. You're getting honest now, huh? I want you to look at me when you say that. I want you to look at me, and I want you to say it real loud, okay? Say it. I want you to look at me, and I want you to say it loud. Do you understand what I'm saying? Say it loud. Come on, what are you, scared? Come on, say it. Come on, louder.
I hate your guts, you ugly old bitch!
Okay, louder.
No!
Louder, Cat, louder. Say it again. Say it again.
I hate your guts, you ugly old bitch!
Okay, one more time, Cat. Say it loud, real loud. You're doing great, kiddo. Say it again. One more time. Come on, one more time.
I hate your guts, you ugly old bitch!
Why do you hate me, Cat?
You won't let me go!
Cat, honey, when have you felt this way before? Look
I
at me.
don't know!
Feel, honey.
Mommy, make it stop! Let me go, please, Mommy! I want to
Stop
get
it,
out,
stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Cat. 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 Cat, come here.
No, don't touch me!
Cat, come on, it's okay, Cat. Come here. Mr. Please trust this process.
You are terrorizing her. She is horrified.
That's because she's frustrated and she's full of rage because she's not getting what she wants. What we have to do is get through that rage, into the pain, and through to the empathy.
How could she learn empathy from cruelty?
My intent isn't cruel. Is yours? This is the only way we know how to do it. It's the only way. Or do you think talk therapy is going to help? You have a homicidal child in your hands. Let's try to do something before she kills someone.
Cat? Cat. All right, come on. Okay, come on.
Cat.
No,
Cat, come on, Cat.
I'm good now. I hate her.
Okay, come on.
No.
It's all right. Okay, let it out. Let it out, Cat.
Stop. Let me go. I want to get up. No.
All right.
Stop.
Okay.
No.
You're doing good.
No.
You're doing great. Say it louder.
Stop.
Louder.
No. No.
Come on, scream.
Ow. Mad.
You're mad? What are you mad at?
You.
Oh. Louder.
Okay, louder, Cat. And right at me. Right at me.
I hate you. I'm going to kill you.
Oh, well, say why. Why do you want to kill us, Cat? Why?
I don't know.
Say why, Cat.
I don't know.
Let it out, Cat. Okay, say, let it out.
I'm going to choke you to death like a baby bird. And Kitty, I'm going to stab you with a knife. With a knife.
Say why, Cat. Why do you want to kill us?
You're hurting me.
All right, Cat. Good girl. You're doing good.
No.
Okay, sweet. It's okay.
Oh.
It's okay.
I think this takes as much out of us as it does out of her.
I know. I wish there was an easier way.
You ready to go?
Oh, my goodness, you're so warm. I think she's starting to feel the pain underneath the rage. It's progress.
I hope so. It's been 6 weeks.
Only 6 weeks.
Rosemary, we have to go home.
Oh, no. Oh, please, just a little more time.
I know. We've agonized about this, but there's just no more money. And our son is...
No, I understand. Well, I ordinarily wouldn't allow this, but you both have been especially sensitive to this training. You've learned a lot. I think you can do this work at home. But together. There must always be two of you to handle the rage. I'm available. You can call me. Day or night. You pay for the phone call. I'll pay for my time.
Thank you.
Eric says hi, and Grandma and Grandpa.
Mommy, am I getting better?
What do you think?
You think I am?
How come?
You haven't done any bad things.
That's right, you haven't. Do you want to? I love you so much. So much.
I love you too, Mommy.
Night.
We didn't. We're here. You're safe.
You forgot me.
Kat, we didn't forget you. We just had to go see about the fire.
Did Justin do it?
Yes, honey, he did.
Did he burn anybody?
No, thank God. Okay, it's time for bed.
Please, can I sleep here? Please, please, I'm scared.
All right, just for tonight.
Kat. Kat, what are you doing?
Just had to get Grizzly.
Oh, good idea. Come on.
Come on, sweetie.
Oh. Can we get under there? There you go. All right. I love you, Kat.
Night, Mommy. Night, Daddy.
Good night, sweetie.
I can't pretend to know why it happened and happened now. I can only speculate. The fire, the rage that came with the panic when she felt deserted. And of course, this work brings up old memories, you know.
But we were talking last night, and she said she didn't want to do bad things.
I'm sure she meant it.
Will she ever change? Will she ever lead a normal life?
Jill, if you're asking me for a guarantee, I can't give you one. This is not a quick fix. And don't trust anybody that tells you it is. It's terrifying, I know, but we have to teach this child how to access her pain and her rage so that she can understand it, and then she can control it.
Well, what if she can't learn? What if she ends up like Justin? Do I just sit and wait for her to try to kill Rob or Eric?
Well, Justin's 11. We don't know enough yet to easily reach a child of that age. But there's hope for Catherine. Here or at home as you continue to work with her.
I don't know if I can.
Maybe I should take over.
Well, it's better if she bonds with her mother first.
Jill, we have this last session. Can you do it?
I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
Why do you want to kill us?
You're hurting me!
No, your birth dad hurt you, Kat. Your birth dad hurt you.
You hurt me! Don't hurt me! Please, Daddy, don't hurt me! Don't hurt me!
What are you seeing? What are you seeing, Kathleen? What is
He's
it?
coming. He's coming.
What's he doing?
How do you feel, Kat? How do you feel?
I'll kill it. I hate him. I'll kill you.
Tell him, Kat.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I'll stab you like Casey. I'll beat you like Eric. I'll burn you like Justin. You'll die, and you'll bleed, and you'll hurt, and you'll die, and you'll die, and you'll die, and you'll die.
How do you feel, Kat?
Mommy hurts. Mommy, I hurt.
Louder, louder.
I hurt. Hold me, Mommy, hold me. Hold me, Mommy, I hurt. Hold me.
That's good, sweetheart. Little girl. It's okay to hurt, and it's okay to be mad. Look at me, Cat. Now listen. Your birth dad hurt baby Cat. But this is your daddy, and he loves you very much. Do you understand that? Your birth dad hurt baby Cat, and that's why she wants to hurt other people.
Kill them.
Kill them. Do you know why? Do you want other people to hurt like you hurt?
And be dead.
Your birth dad hurt baby Cat, and that's why she wants to hurt and kill. But Cat isn't a baby. Not anymore. She's a big, strong, beautiful girl. Big, strong, beautiful Catherine can tell baby Cat to stop. Big Catherine can control baby Cat. And when she does, do you know something? That's when the hurting will start to go away. Have faith.
A few months ago, I preached a sermon to you about love. I said, even when things seem difficult, have faith in love. This morning, home again, with my family, among those that we love who love us. That's what I was going to tell you again. Implying that those who have faith live happily ever, or at least happier ever after. But I want to confess to you here, today, that my faith is being tested as it has never been tested before. And it breaks my heart, as it breaks my heart to know that children can be so thoroughly neglected and so brutally abused that they lose their capacity to love and to be loved forever. That they must, just to protect themselves, wall off their hearts and open their souls to evil, just to survive. That they must abjure conscience, set aside empathy, remorse, compassion, all of the feelings and the emotions that bind us together as human beings and as children of God. So let us vow to protect every child from neglect and abuse and all of the other horrors of the world, so that all children everywhere will always be open to the love of God and live in God's love forever. So it was okay staying with Grandma and Grandpa?
Can I go back?
You sure can. You can even go fishing. But right now, we'd like you to stay with us for a while, because we missed you so much. Is that okay?
There's nothing to be afraid of, sweetheart. Do you have your whistle? Oh, you sure do, huh? Okay, put it back under there.
Okay, let's go to bed. Sleep tight, son.
All right.
See you in the morning.
Down you go, down you go. There we go. Night, Cat.
Oh, Mom.
Good night, Cat.
No. No. Come on, little honey. No, Daddy, no, no. Oh, baby, you're so hot for your daddy. No, Daddy, no, no, you're hurting me. You're hurting me. No, no. No, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. I killed him. Look, I killed him. See, I killed him. Look. I killed him. See? I killed him. I killed him. Look. I killed him. Look.
Fire. It's okay.
I killed
It's
him.
okay. Okay.
See?
Honey, why don't you get her back to her room?
Look.
Okay.
Daddy, I killed him. See?
It's okay.
Look.
It's
I
okay.
killed him. See, I killed him.
There you go.
I killed him.
Jill, will you stop it, please? It's not your fault. It's not my fault. It's not anybody. I wanted them too. I mean, I want them.
We can't let her do something that she will have to live with for the rest of her life.
I don't understand. What are you saying?
Sitting in church, I realized that I can't let her go no matter what she does. And if anyone's going to be her mother, if she's going to bond with anyone, it'll be me. So, I'll take her.
Take her? What do you mean? Look, I didn't adopt these kids just to be separated from my wife.
Just until she's better.
And if she isn't? If she ends up like Justin, what are we supposed to do? Just give up our lives together? You think that's what God wants?
I don't know what God wants. He doesn't talk to me, okay? I mean, maybe here's where we're supposed to be missionaries, not in Africa.
Together?
But here with Kat. Yes, together. We'll be together, just not living together. I'll get an apartment.
You're not leaving.
And if she does something to hurt you or Eric...
Or you?
I'll put an alarm on the door.
You can do that here.
And raise Eric in a prison, terrified all the time. Rob, listen to me, please. Feel what I'm feeling. I want to love her as a mother loves a child. Like you want to love her as a daughter. And I don't. I can't. But I love her with all the compassion in my heart, and I could no more abandon her than I could turn away a starving man that God sent to my door for food. And neither can you, my love, my beautiful husband, neither can you.
Let's go and work with our daughter.
I don't want to.
Okay, honey. Hey, Kat.
I'm so scared.
We love you. We love you, honey. We're just trying to help you now.
No, let me go.
No.
No.
All right.
Stop. Stop, let me go.
Jill.
No, I'm a good girl. Don't hate me. Don't hurt me. No, let me go. I'm good. Stop. No, I'm a good girl. Don't hate me. Let me go.
Jill.
No,
Jill.
don't hurt
Jill.
me.
Jill. Jill.
only other babies hurt in the world. We need mommy and daddy to hold them and to love them.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
What are you feeling, Kat?
Tears. Tears for you, Mommy. Tears for you. I love you, Mommy. I love you, Daddy.